Yeah, they've changed me so much. I mean, I'm dressed this way because of Dan Pena, the $1 trillion man, and his castle in Scotland. I just did some breakdancing, and that's because of Ido Portal. And there's so many parts of my
Right?
daily life that are affected by the people that came on the show. You've even affected me, and the way I go to sleep at night, or the way I have my meditation practice. Like everybody has done a bit. It's kind of that takes a
Yeah.
village, but not everyone is blessed to have mentors like that. Before I started the show, I didn't really have mentors because I wasn't in contact with them, or I don't know, wasn't putting out that energy. But yeah, important to have, and important for you, to get that direction and that guidance. And yeah, I've got some plans to kind of put some rites of passage and rituals for my boys as they get older. So, because I know that's really important. So,
Oh,
yeah,
that's amazing. And I would say also, with regards to mentors, again, going back to purpose, right? Once you clear what you want in life and that clarity of purpose can define priorities, then it's easier to define the mentors. If you don't have clarity of purpose, then going out and just finding mentors for the sake of having mentors is not the right approach.
yeah,
Purpose will help you define what you want, and then you can find the right mentors to help you get there.
yeah.
It should always be reverse engineered.
That's really well said. Actually, your clarity of purpose will attract mentors. Period. Period.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
People always ask me, Brian, can I buy you a coffee, and will you be my mentor? And it's like, yeah, the mentor-mentee relationship is quite a fascinating one, because when you're a mentee, you think to yourself, why would a mentor ever take time out of their important life to help lowly me that is clearly a neophyte in their mind? And then you think about who you are. Well, the mentor gets something from the mentee because they see a little spark of who they once were. And so they get a lot out of helping that person, like a parent maybe does for a child. But they have to see that you're focused and you're not going to waste their time, because if they don't see a spark, that their efforts aren't going to go completely, unguided or useless, then they're going to do it. Even your guru, he knew you had a commitment from you, right? He knew you were committed, so he's probably willing to put the time in. Otherwise, maybe he wouldn't. So it's fascinating. Like you said, if you get the purpose, you'd be amazed at who's going to come into your life.
It's interesting you say that, Brian, because I never wanted to be a teacher or leader or guide or catalyst in any way in my life. It was never my intention. When I lived with my guru, I saw so many people come to him, and he had mastered the ability to see if someone was serious or not. And 99.99% of the people weren't serious at all. And he knew right off the bat. And he knew how to just basically shift them to a different direction. And now as I proceed down the path, I'm experiencing what he's experiencing. He experienced where people are coming up to me and say, Dandapani, can you train me? Can you teach me? Can you coach me? And I'm starting to decipher better and better, if someone's serious or not. I had someone like a month ago, a successful entrepreneur wanted to get in touch with me, got in touch with me through a friend. I got on a call with him for 20 minutes. He convinced me, Brian. He said, Dandapani, I'm not going to be like the rest of them. I told him, 99% of the people don't do what I asked them to do. I'll give them a simple homework. They don't do it. Dandapani, I'm going to be the 0.1% that's different, and I'm going to show you. Send me the homework. I'll get it done. Blah, blah, blah. And he talked for 10 minutes. I sent him the homework the same day. Haven't heard from him in more than a month. And the homework is so simple. And it's a waste of my time. Now I wasted 15 minutes of my life talking to him on the phone.
Yeah.
So obviously I need to have better guardrails to filter out people that are not serious. Because this doesn't end, right, Brian? No. There's 1,000 people that probably would like to have coffee with you to figure out how to do interviews, for example. Yeah. And if you sat down with those 1,000 people and none of them was serious, it's a waste of your time.
Yeah. And you can't waste your time, because that goes back to a lot of things in the book, because now you're distracted, you're not focused on your purpose, and then you can't do all the great things you need to do. So it's not about even being selfish. It's like, okay, you want to give the maximum impact to the world, and by engaging with all these people that aren't going to take action, it's not in your interest. So yeah, again, to people listening, if you really have that clarity of purpose, it'll come out, and the mentors they'll find you. Yeah. Hey, do you want to profit from crypto? Then join my DeFi Academy. The Crypto DeFi Academy will help you create generational wealth. But don't take my word for it. Listen to my students.
When I first got into crypto, I remember thinking to myself, I need to learn more. Brian Rose, learning crypto, learning DeFi, got to do it.
I am so grateful that I jumped in and did this. I had to break through some limiting beliefs that I can do this, that I can afford this, that I can be in this.
It challenges the things that are deeply rooted within us.
Joining DeFi Academy has been one of the best decisions I have made on my blockchain journey.
This course was a life changer, a game changer, a huge eye-opener, coming from knowing practically nothing at the speed of the learning over 4 weeks was just fantastic.
The information you provided in this class was invaluable.
I feel far more confident in my next steps.
You took complex concepts and made them easier to understand.
What's different than so many other ones is it just doesn't tell you what to do. It actually makes you do it.
This is for people who are serious about becoming traders. This is the way it should be done.
I realized from this learning experience again that it is not about what you learn, but about who you learn it from.
The energy was insane. I've never experienced such incredible energy on a live call. Brian Rose, you are a legend, my friend.
It's the only thing in the market where you can get all information and learn everything what you need to know.
Everything is so clear and so well done, and I am just forever grateful for this program.
It made me feel so much more confident about crypto than I did before.
I did not anticipate how passionate I was going to become about it.
It's also been like a big learning experience for me, not just in the crypto space, but just in overall balance of life.
What I've learned is, how to take ownership, of my life in a way that I really hadn't before.
Yeah, you can't put a price on that, really.
I would recommend it to anybody, top notch.
Excellence does not come cheap. So if you want excellence, you got to pay for it, but it's so worth it.
Pull the trigger. That's what this course is about.
You're not going to regret it, really. It's amazing.
Thank you, Brian and team.
So what are you waiting for? Crypto is happening now. Click the link below, submit your application, and let me mentor you on how to create generational wealth and build the decentralized financial infrastructure of the future.